Hello guys, this is Ratu498. This is going to be a couple of 2v2 commentary battles on Shogun 2 Total War. We're going to start off nice and early here. Down here we have a hidden unit. And this will pop up in a second. Somewhere, and then I'll just run you through the builds as we're advancing. I'm playing with Fashoski, and we are fighting against RTK clan. And here they are. Some little hidden units here, some Yukiketai, something like that. I'm sure someone will correct me. So anyway, we'll run you through my build. And we have got some Black Bear Infantry, some Spear Levy, some more Black Bears, some more Spears, some Tosser Riflemen, some more Black Bears, and over here I believe some more Black Bears. So we've got a couple of Black Bears and some Infantry to Marine, and I believe we've also got a artillery piece. Yes we have, here he is here. And we've got a few cav as well, some Yari Key floating around. Okay, so we've pushed forward in the centre and we're fighting these guys, and they've taken up position to try and take, this is the morale, this is the archery dojo. So they've taken that. I'm going to try and get hold of this hill, and this is Braver who I'm fighting, and he has got a very much kind of shoot and run kind of army with some decent range units, some 175 over here, and some units just to hold up, and a decent amount of cav. So he's got like a shoot and run kind of army. This guy is playing as a Shogun 2 avatar, I believe. So he's got no dachis and some National Warrior monks and stuff like that. Normal kind of Shogun 2 build. And this is Fash, and he has got some Yari Ki, some Black Bears, some White Bears, and some more Black Bears. And I believe he had an artillery as well, I think. Yes, he did back here. So we've got 2 artillery pieces. So we don't have to rush forward at these guys. Our artillery will do a pretty decent job. And these guys are trying to take the archery dojo, or at least stop us from taking it, with some Nudge attendants. So over on this flank is where the beginning of the action is going to happen, really. And I'm pushing forward some of my spear units. We've got to try and kill off these 175 range units pretty quickly, to be honest, because they're going to be a nightmare. So Fash has got some cav over here, and he's got some more cav over here. I've got some lines and some spears. And there seems to be some light cav from the Shogun 2, and some katana cav there as well. So those 175 guys took some hits on my spear unit, but nothing too drastic. And artillery basically is just shooting in, and it's kind of just trying to batter everything that it can. So down there I've got a couple of little shots off there with this 150 range. This battle was played a little while ago. The next battle I'm showing you was played more recent, but I thought I'd post them both for you. So anyway, this 175 range unit managed to get held up, and now we've got a cav unit going to come in and bust it in the back. And there they go, straight in the rear. And we've got some Shogun 2 cav coming in to support, and some Yari Ki over here as well, and we've got some revolver cav, which I believe are level 9 revolver cav. Yeah, they are. I'm not entirely sure what kind of upgrades you get with them, but they seem to be pretty decent enough. But Fash managed to take out basically nearly all of the 175 range units with those 2 cav, and that was a really good result. So he's brought across another couple of cav, and as I said, we can just basically sit here for a little while, just shoot until our artillery units have wasted all their ammo. And we've got katana cav over here, light cav, and some more katana. So now Braver's pushing forward, and we have the hill control, so I'm going to be able to push up, and I'm going to be able to get some decent shots off. I'm going to send my spears down first as like a little meat shield, and he's going to try and do a little runaway. This guy, does he have a bow on him? Oh, that's weird. I don't think he's got a bow on him, but he's got 20 reload skill, which is nifty. But we're going to get shot, and this little tactic here is actually quite good. He's got matchlock catchy in front, which are really cheap units, and then behind he's got some more expensive units. They're still pretty cheap, but they're more expensive, and he's going to do like a fire and retreat on them, which is pretty good tactic in all fairness. So he's going to shoot, pull one back, and shoot, pull the next one back, and like that until these guys were routed away. So it's a pretty good result for him. Over here my tossers got completely and totally destroyed by these guys. Didn't see them outflanking me. They did outflank me, and then I got screwed. My lines are now going to fire in, and we're going to get some decent shots off here. We're going to be able to do quite a bit of damage. Enough damage to make me happy anyway. So my infantry to marine have come in, and I've got some cav units going to come up here now and attack me, which is never too good. And they're going to come in on my infantry, the marine guys, so my French marines. And these guys got 11 melee attacks, so they're not going to do too badly in a melee. So it doesn't bother me too much. We've got a Shogun 2 cav over here, and we have got Revolver cav and some Yari Key coming down here as well. So basically they're just trying to harass, go in, run out and fire all around there. Same with the cav. 73 of these guys left, so they're going to be able to pull back and do some decent damage. Fascist managed to get some cav behind and attack some of these samurais. He's moved his guns up, managed to shoot quite a few of them as well. We got some cav behind over here. I'm not sure if they took out fascist artillery. I think they might have actually taken out fascist artillery, these guys. Is that got my cav going in now, along with the Shogun 2 Katana cav, all in there, which aren't going to do very good at all against these Yari Key. And these Yari Key are going to get some decent hits on the line. My lines are going to move up and get some decent shots off, as well as the units are running away. So this is going to go pretty well for us. We've got Yari Key down here as well coming in to support, and General and some Bow Key. The Revolver cav are in there, firing around, shooting around and doing whatever. But we've managed to push these guys back enough now that they're going to try and run to the hills. And these Revolver cav, I've never actually used them, I have to be honest. I've never really used them. I've kind of been put off by their stats more than anything, but I'm not entirely sure how they work. So I'll give them a try out and I'll see how they go on. But we managed to do quite a decent job there. We killed quite a few units for quite little cost really. Our Yari Key are pretty useless. But we've got lots of light cav coming in up here, and some Katana cav. And I should be able to get some decent shots off with double lines. So I've got some black bears behind these marines, so I should be able to get some decent shots off. So now they've run to the hills over here, and as you can see, these cav are just going to get eaten up now by my Jan and by the extra line shooting in. Fascist now brought across his marines. As you see, Bravest run most of his cav away. He's still got loads of cav left. 2, 3, 4, 5 units and a Gen, and he's got his Azors and his sharpshooters as well. But I'm managing to get some shots off now onto this National Warrior Monk unit. So these monks are just going to get eaten up before they get to me, really. So there's not really too much of a threat from them there. So Fash is pushing around on the flank and he's just shooting everything up and moving. He's got a line unit, or a cheap line unit, white bear in front, and there's black bears in behind. So the white bears are going to take any of the attacks or shots off anybody or anything like that. So it's also another good little tactic. We've got all this cav, I believe, coming around behind now. Yep, there it is over here. We've got these 175 sharpshooters that are just about to get eaten up by some marines. And these cav are going to be coming for my artillery. Now, I did leave Black Tortoise force back to try and save these guys. I get completely anally raped there in every single way. That was just awful. These cav are going to come in, and because of the amount of them, the spears aren't going to do any good, the line aren't going to do any good, and really there's just nothing I can do with the sheer amount of cav. So we're going to see these cav units coming in now. I think, to be honest, I positioned them pretty badly as well, looking at it, because they're over the top of a hill. So maybe it's all my fuck up. I didn't really notice the hill then. I probably should have been up here. But as you can see, cav to the right, cav to the left. So no matter where I go with my spears, are going to get hit from the rear. So here the revolver cav's coming in, and they're going to do some decent damage. We've got some Yari Key over on this side, and we've got Yari Key over here with some Bow Key. And basically he's just managed to get in around, and he's managed to take the artillery piece out really quite comfortably. And as soon as he hammers into the back of these guys will run too. Oh, what was that firing? That must have been... Oh no, Fash's artillery is still alive. There he is down there. So complete surrounding of these spear guys, and really nothing they could do. Our two gens rushed over to try and shoot up some of the cav, but really didn't make any difference to anything at all. So we're pushed up here, and we're going to try and flush them out of here. I think I decided against it in the end, yeah, because he's got some lines in there as well, so it would have taken too many losses, wasn't really worth it. So we pull back a little bit. And what I'm going to do is, oh no, I won't skip it forward just yet, because we've got a little bit of action still going on over here. So this is a Nodachi unit, and they're going to charge it. I think they're just chasing them away more than anything there. So no, I'll skip it forward a little bit until we get to... Oh no, we've got more cav action going on down here. so I haven't watched this replay in quite a while. So we've got the RTK going in on the Armstrong guns, and I think if he's able to take those ones out as well, Cav have done a really good job. And we've still got lots of Cav floating around up here, but they are losing quite a few men now. As you can see, they're starting to rout away. My gen's come up, and he's starting shooting at them. Fascist gen's up there as well. My spears have come back from routing, but I haven't moved them. So we've got a bogey left over here. This revolver Cav's going to die. And Yoriki left at the back. So they're going to perform an attack on us. So a couple of cav units are going to come charging into my infantry, the marines, and my French marines, and they're going to do a pretty decent job. My spears are going to go in and try and lend a hand, but we do have lots of line up there as well who's going to fire in. So I'll line unit back here, which is just looking after his general really more than anything, I think. So I'll push the rest of my lines up, and they're going to be able to get some shots off now. And Fash is going to put his guys back behind mine. And as I said, we're going to get some pretty decent shots off. These Azure Dragon Force aren't particularly accurate, so I'm not really worried at that distance. How much they want to fire, they're not going to do a particularly great job, I don't think. Accuracy 40, accuracy 50 on my best, so not really too bothered by that. So I get meleeed here by a couple of Nodachi units. I've got a line behind, so I'm not even going to bother moving. I'm just going to let them tap me and let Fash's white bears just eat them up, basically. So we're just going to let the white bears shoot in on them, like they do like that, and he can kill my unit, he can kill all them, it really doesn't matter to me. I've also got a unit over here firing, outflanking. I've also got one of my black bears going to come in as well, outflank. So those guys really didn't stand too much of a chance. The guys in the centre routed away under fire, and I believe that is pretty much the end of this battle. So this was a good game of these guys, and we're going to roll into another one, so I'm just going to skip this one on forwards for you. So I will show you the end screen in just 1 second. So here is the end screen for you, and we have got 798 losses for me, 688 kills, 587 losses and 870, and you can see their stats there. And top kills for me is my Armstrong. Top kills for Braver was his revolver cavalry, actually seemed to do pretty well. Armstrong for Fashowski as well, and the Daikyu's Samurai for Duffman. So that was a good game of these guys, and I'll bring you into the next game in just 1 second. Okay guys, so we're back, and this is the same players against the same opponents, so everything's exactly the same. Oh, just let me get my bearings, there we go. And my build this time, I've got Black Bear, I believe 150 Black Bear, and a Royal Marines, some Spear Levy, some Yari Key. I've turned the graphics settings up as well, I believe, because I thought they were a little bit low on the last one. I wasn't entirely sure how they looked, so I turned them up a little bit. I've got a Armstrong, and I believe that's pretty much everything actually. And this is Fash, and he has got a Armstrong, sticking their little bits in. And he's got 1, 2 Yari Key, he's got a couple of one black bear, one white bear, infantry to marine, some white bears, and some black bears. So I believe that's it. Right, so these guys are now both full of the samurai armies, and we've got a Yari Key, we've got a 150 range French infantry, French marine, and we've got some white bears, black bears, and black bears. And some white bear infantry in the rear as well. Yes, we've got quite a few lines over there. And this is Braver, and he has got some black tortoise infantry, some more black tortoise, some black bears, some more black bears in the forest, there they are, some white bears, some Imperial Guard cav. And over here we've got some revolver cav again, and his general. So I believe he's got more than that as well, but I think some of it's hidden. Right, so Fash has created this very long line going along here. And he's going to send his cav across there, I believe. So his Armstrong's going to be shooting in the whole time. Hopefully he gets some decent hits. So normally going to aim for these infantry unit. This one. And Marines, so we'll have to wait and see where they fire at. But I'd be surprised if they don't fire towards here. Be surprised they don't fire at all, to be honest. Well, let's show you the way it's going to be anyway. Right, so over here we've got a flanking opportunity. I believe there's maybe 1 or 2 units over here, but the place we're going to be able to outnumber them is going to be here, which is going to be the place where we're going to be able to outnumber them, because we're going to have extra units when these units move through. Now, Fash does an extremely good job on his side. There we go. He's shooting at the Marines. He's just missed it. So Fash is going to do an extremely good job on this side, because he's going to be able to hold out on this part here against all these units and some reinforcements and some cav. So he's going to be able to help out a hell of a lot with the main battle in the centre, because there's a lot of units over here against very few. So the longer he can hold out against that, the better it's going to be for us. So as you can see, just forming up lines, and we're going to form up lines. I believe I have an extra range for the Royal Marines, and then I've got the 150 Black Bears as well, which I'm kind of keeping out here. Maybe I'll get a shot off with them. Not entirely sure, do I? No, they're not in combat, so just out of range of the Imperial Guard cav. So we're going to move these guys up, and they're just going to basically pose a threat on that side. So as you can see down here, we've got the Yari cav both coming in, and we've got White Bears and White Bears. Now, we've taken these guys down to 63 with artillery fire. Oh, going to be less. No, 63 with artillery fire. So, doing a very good job with the artillery. And the idea of the artillery it's just so much to weaken the more elite units. So when you get into battle, basically one volley will do so much damage that these elites will basically just turn into a normal line. And then they're not so much of a problem. It also gives you the added advantage with the fact that we can sit here for 5 minutes and wait for them to attack us. So we can just form this lively long lineup and wait for them to walk into our gunfire, which gives us an added advantage. So they're going to have to do all the work. They're going to have to try and find a way to flank us and get in on this. Oh, look at that. That's good shots. Down to 37 men now, that unit. That's a lot of money completely wasted. So here, 150 range unit going up against a 125 range unit. Cav on the flank. I don't think I've sent my cav to help. I'm a little bit rude, I think. I think I've just ignored the fact that Brave is over there as well. So we've got some gunfire going in here onto his cav, but the cav are going against the other Yari key, and these cav are going to chase away the Revolve cav. And the 150 range unit is still shooting in on those 125 guys, and basically Duffman here is just getting annihilated by the outranging of him. And yes, there's not really a huge amount he can do about it. Oh, here's my cav now, I'm not so rude. So my cav are going to pull over as well and lend a hand, probably just about the right time as well, because Fashes is just routing away. So mine coming in will lend these guys a little bit of extra time to get some shots off. So as you saw there, you got the first shot. So the idea of getting the first shot on units is you're going to take their numbers down so much that they can't return fire the same amount that you gave to them. So you're always going to have the advantage after getting the first shot. Unless the unit is super good, you're always going to have a bit of an advantage on them. There I believe he managed to completely rout away a unit before they actually managed to take a shot, so he did an excellent job there. My cav are in there. These cav just finished off fighting someone, and now they just get shot up by some revolver cavs, not so good. More revolver cav there shooting on the general. And when that's been going on, I just pulled my 150 range up and just killed off a Turtus unit that was there. So over on this flank, as you can see, it's just the complete outranging of these guys. They really struggled with it. And the revolver cav here are coming in. They're going to do a decent shot. There they go. Oh, he was holding 2. Halford he was. Do they hold 2, do they? I don't know, I've never noticed. So Fash is doing an amazing job. 48 kills, 50 kills, 160 kills on the Marine unit. And he is doing a remarkable job there of holding out for so long against so many units. As you can see, half the Bravers units went across. We've got cav Bravers coming in now as well. More revolver cav coming in from the rear. 158 kills on the artillery piece, and on mine 84. So I don't really do too much in this battle really. As you can see, most of my units are just kind of like sitting around down here doing not much of anything. This is basically Fash doing most of the work. So he's going to get some more decent shots off as the units pull in. My general's got a 155 range gun on him at the moment, so he's going to just basically sit behind and shoot. Seeing these guys going to pull down, I'm just going to probably reform a line back up. There it is there, look. And hope to get some shots off when they come in, because getting some kills in this game would probably be quite nice for me. So these Black Bears are shooting in on some White Bears. Black Bears against White Bears, you can see by the stats they're going to be a lot better. They've got a couple of experience on them, so they've got a huge amount of better stats on these guys. So it was one walk into their range and that's pretty much over. So the Imperial Guard cav came in, took a shot off, but now there's going to be a lot of trouble for these guys as they walk on up. The Black Tortoise infantry and the Black Bears going to get shot up now by the extended range, and I believe they walked into complete range actually. They did, they walked completely into the range, so they just basically got completely shot up as soon as they walked in. Now I've got some more Black Bears over here. They haven't really done anything, they've killed nothing. Their unit which cost me about 1400 and they've killed absolutely nothing. There we go, they're just getting fire off now. But this is all over, and this was a good game to these guys, so it was a good couple of games. I've got a really close game versus RTK to post up a little bit later. But these were good games for these guys, and I hope everyone enjoyed the videos. I'll show you the end screen quickly. Okay, so here's the end screen for you. Fash 710 kills, 339 losses, me 348 kills, 98 losses, and there's their results down there. So, unit stats. Mine was my Armstrong with 87, Black Bear Infantry for Duffman, Infantry to Marine there with 206, and Revolver Cab for 69, so there we go. So, thank you all for watching, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all a bit later on, and happy Easter. Thanks a lot, bye bye.